November 5th, 2003, Cleveland, Ohio, the most hyped rookie matchup in years. LeBron James, 7 points, scoreless in the second half of his home debut. December 2nd, 2003, Denver, Carmelo Anthony, 26 points, another win, 2 games, 2 wins for Carmelo. LeBron James had never beaten him. Decades later, Tracy McGrady said,
"Should have won Rookie of the Year. You should have won that shit Rookie of the Year because you took your team to the playoffs."
"You should have won that shit because you took your team to the playoffs." By the end of the 2003-2004 season, the numbers told a clear story. Carmelo Anthony, more points, more rebounds, better shooting, more wins, and a playoff berth. LeBron James missed the playoffs. But when the votes were counted, only one of them won the Rookie of the Year. What if we have been telling the wrong story about the 2003 draft class for 20 years? Let me ask you a question. When you think about the 2003 NBA draft, what comes to your mind? LeBron James, right? The chosen one. The kid from Akron on the cover of Sports Illustrated as a high school junior. The most hyped prospect since maybe ever. And look, LeBron lived up to the hype. 4 championships, 4 MVPs, arguably the greatest player of his generation. But here's the thing nobody wants to talk about. In 2004, when they handed out the Rookie of the Year award, LeBron James probably shouldn't have won it. Now, before you click away, before you start typing angry comments about how I am disrespecting LeBron, I'm not. This isn't about diminishing greatness. This is about excavating a story that got buried under 2 decades of hindsight. Because in the 2003-2004 NBA season, there was another teenager tearing up the league. His name was Carmelo Anthony. And not only did he have a legitimate case to win Rookie of the Year over LeBron James, he might have actually deserved it more. Let's go back to June 26, 2003. The Cleveland Cavaliers won the lottery. Controversially, some would say, LeBron James becomes the first picked. Expected, celebrated, the feel-good story of the prodigal son returning home. Detroit takes Darko Milicic at number 2. Well, we'll leave that alone. And at number 3, fresh off winning a national championship as a freshman at Syracuse, the Denver Nuggets select Carmelo Anthony. Now here's what most people have forgotten. The debate between LeBron and Carmelo wasn't settled yet. This wasn't a foregone conclusion. Both teenagers came into the league with championship pedigree. Both were supposed to save franchises. Both were Nike athletes. But there is one crucial difference. The narrative was already written before they played a single NBA game. And here's where it gets interesting, because both of these kids were drafted by teams that went 17-65 the year before. Same record, same basement, same desperate fan bases hungry for hope. So when we're evaluating Rookie of the Year, we are looking at 2 players who started from the exact same place, which makes what happened next even more fascinating. Because by the end of the 2003-2004 season, these teams were in very different places, and so were these 2 rookies. Before we get to the games, and trust me, we're getting to the games, we need to understand something that modern NBA culture has completely forgotten. Winning matters, or at least it is supposed to. Every single year when MVP debates happen, when all NBA teams are selected, when championships are discussed, we hear the same refrain: winning matters, team success matters. You can't just put up stats on a bad team, right? So explain this to me. Carmelo Anthony, 43-39 record, made the playoffs in the brutal Western Conference. First playoff appearance for Denver since 1995, a 26-game improvement, the biggest turnaround in NBA history for a team that won fewer than 20 games the year before. LeBron James, 35-47 record, missed the playoffs. When has a rookie ever led a lottery team to the playoffs and not won Rookie of the Year? When has best stats on a bad team ever trumped great stats on a playoff team? I'll wait. Let's talk numbers, because the statistical case for Carmelo is stronger than you remember. Carmelo outscored LeBron. Carmelo out-rebounded LeBron. Carmelo shot better from the field. Carmelo shot better from the 3. Carmelo shot better from free throw line. Carmelo had more win shares. Okay, so LeBron was the better playmaker, no question, but Carmelo was the more efficient scorer, the better shooter, the better rebounder, and, this is the key, the better winner. But here's the stat that should blow your mind. In the 2003-2004 season, for the first and only time in NBA history, the same two players won Rookie of the Month in their respective conferences every single month. 6 months, 6 awards each. Carmelo Anthony is the only player in NBA history to win Rookie of the Month every single month of the season and not win Rookie of the Year. Think about that. The voters look at these two players every single month and said, you know what, these guys are dead even. And then at the end of the year, they gave the trophy to the one who missed the playoffs. Now let's talk about the eye test because the numbers tell one story. But what did the players actually see on the court? Stephen Marbury in November 2003, Carmelo Anthony is the best player in the draft. You can put that in the book. That boy is for real. He's sizing people up and he can bring you down in the post and make you whine. He's got more experience than LeBron and he can shoot. LeBron is an athlete. That is Stephen Marbury who actually played against both of them multiple times, saying Carmelo was better. Rick Carlisle, Pacers coach. In the case of LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony, the situation has not been overhyped. If anything, it might be underhyped a little bit because they are that special. Greg Popovich. Carmelo is in a great situation because everybody has anointed LeBron. He's been able to go under the radar to a degree and just play. Under the radar, that is the key phrase. See, LeBron has something Carmelo didn't have, something that had nothing to do with basketball. He had the narrative, the chosen one, the prodigal son, the savior of Cleveland, the next Jordan. Meanwhile, Carmelo Anthony, the kid who just won a national championship, who was arguably just as talented, who was actually winning more games, was getting 4 or 5 reporters at morning shoot-arounds. James has been traveling with a continent resembling a White House press corps. More than 300 credentials were issued for his debut in Sacramento. 300 credentials for a regular season game for a teenager. Look, I'm not saying LeBron didn't deserve attention. He was incredible. He was generational. He was must-see TV. But when you're evaluating Rookie of the Year, you're supposed to be asking who had the best rookie season, not who has the highest ceiling, not who will be better in 5 years, not who sold more jerseys, who had the best rookie season. And in 2003-2004, that player took a 17-win team to the playoffs. That player won Rookie of the Month 6 times. That player had better efficiency across the board. That player had more win shares. That player was named to the All-Rookie First Team alongside LeBron. That player's name was Carmelo Anthony. But you know what? Statistics can only tell you so much. You want to know who really had the better rookie season? Let's look at what happened when they actually played each other head-to-head. Game 1, November 5th, 2003. The coronation that wasn't. Gund Arena, Cleveland, Ohio. This wasn't just a game, this was an event. Over 300 media credentials issued. Ken Griffey Jr. courtside, Jay-Z in the building, Maurice Claret sitting in the front row. 20,562 fans packed into Gund Arena, a sellout. The Cavaliers' home opener, and this wasn't just any home opener, this was LeBron James' home debut. Half of Akron in the building, just like LeBron predicted. A sea of wine and gold, an ocean of number 23 jerseys, but there was one problem. Carmelo Anthony didn't get the memo that this was supposed to be LeBron's night. The place went absolutely bananas, 20,000 people screaming for an 18-year-old kid, and for about 6 minutes, it looked like the coronation everyone expected. LeBron drives, dunks, just 7 points in 2 quarters, and then he was so passive in the next 2 quarters. Let me say that again. In the biggest game of his young career, in front of his home crowd, with celebrities watching and 300 media members documenting every moment, LeBron James went scoreless in the second half. With about 6 minutes left in the third quarter, it was tied 55-55, and that's when Denver showed everyone the difference between a team with vets and a team with potential. John Barry, three-pointer. Earl Boykins, the 5'5" guy, drives past defenders and scores. Another Boykins 3, another Barry 3. Denver went on a 22-9 run to close the third quarter, and LeBron could do nothing but watch. Carmelo Anthony didn't have some explosive highlight reel performance. He finished with 14 points on 6 of 17 shooting, but he played within the game. He didn't force shots. He let Earl Boykins have his moment. Carmelo did what winners do. He played his role. He got the W. Denver 93, Cleveland 89. December 2, 2003, the real test. Denver, the rematch. But here's the thing about the second game. Nobody cared anymore. No, seriously, the biggest promotion was a Carmelo Anthony lookalike contest. No national television, no celebrity sightings, no media circus, just basketball. And that is exactly what we got to see the truth. The Cavaliers came out strong, scoring the first 9 points. Then Denver erased it with a 19-3 run. Cleveland fought back, 24-5 spurt. At halftime, Cleveland led by 4 back and forth, no hype, just hoops. And in that environment, we got to see who was really ready. The third quarter was a disaster for Cleveland and a masterclass for Carmelo. 3-pointer, swish, drives past LeBron and one. 5 straight free throws, 10 points in the third quarter for Melo. Meanwhile, Cleveland was falling apart in just 6 minutes, 10 turnovers, 9 fouls. This wasn't just losing, this was chaos. LeBron hit a 3 to cut it to 8. The comeback was on, and then Carmelo ended it. Offensive rebound, slam, next possession, fake, drive, layup, a 10-0 run, game over. Carmelo 26 points, LeBron 19 points in a loss, Cleveland's nightmare, 25 turnovers, 23 fouls, and a road losing streak that hit 32 consecutive games, the third longest in NBA history. Paul Silas, Cleveland Cavaliers coach, good, mature teams don't do that. This team's so young and they haven't won, so they don't know. Denver improved to 11-6, half a game behind Dallas, looking like a legitimate playoff team. Two teams both started at 17-65. One built a winner, one built a highlight reel. And here's the kicker. LeBron James had never beaten Carmelo Anthony. Not once, not in high school, not at USA basketball camp, not as a professional. So how does the guy who can't beat his rival win Rookie of the Year? April 20th, 2004. The votes are in. LeBron James, 78 first place votes, 508 total points. Carmelo Anthony, 40 first place votes, 430 total points. That is 1/3 of voters saying the kid who made the playoffs deserves this. 1/3 of professional basketball writers believed Carmelo Anthony was the Rookie of the Year. And you know what? The voters who picked LeBron weren't wrong. LeBron had an incredible season. The 25-5 stat line, the vision, the potential that was already obvious. But since when is Rookie of the Year about the player's ceiling? Shouldn't it be about what they actually accomplished that season? The story was already written, the chosen one, the hometown hero, the kid who was going to save Cleveland. Carmelo Anthony never had a chance, not because he wasn't good enough, not because his season wasn't worthy, but because LeBron James' narrative was simply too powerful to overcome. Okay, real talk for a second. LeBron James was the better choice for the Cavaliers, we know that now. 4 championships, 4 MVPs, arguably the greatest player of his generation. Carmelo never won a championship, never won an MVP. So in hindsight, LeBron was the right pick, right? But here's the thing, in April 2004, nobody knew any of that. In April 2004, we all knew what was happening during the 2003 and 4 season, and in that season Carmelo scored more, rebounded more, shot better, had more win shares, won Rookie of the Month 6 times, led his team to the playoffs, and beat LeBron head-to-head twice. So yeah, LeBron became the better player, but did he have the better rookie season? I don't think so. This isn't just diminishing LeBron's greatness, this is about giving Carmelo Anthony his flowers for something that actually happened but got memory hold by 2 decades of hindsight. For 1 season, Carmelo Anthony was the better rookie. He made the playoffs, he won more games, he beat his rival every time they faced each other. But on April 20, 2004, none of that mattered because the chosen one was already going to be chosen. If this changed how you think about Carmelo's rookie year, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. And if you want to support videos like this, the kind of videos that take weeks of research, hunting down archives and actually challenging the narratives we all accepted, consider joining the channel and you'll be directly supporting this kind of storytelling. I've got another video breaking down on the end of the screen. If you enjoyed this one, click that next.